Hello and welcome back to my channel, Lotto for Fun, where we like to play the lotto and have fun while increasing the odds of winning. We're back again with evening picks for pick 3, and we're looking at the states of New Mexico, North Carolina, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and South Carolina. Let's jump right into it. But before that, I just want to give a quick overview. If you are new to my channel, we like to look at two different strategies. These are my personal favorites: the even odd strategy and the high-low strategy. First up, as you can see, we all know what even numbers are. We all know what odd numbers are. And then we have even odd combinations. There are about 6 of them to play, in hopes that we will win or pull a number combination that will win either box or straight, depending on your strategy. What I like to do is take the last 20 draws right here. As you can see in the background, I have an Excel spreadsheet that has some formulas doing its job, putting some information together. And one of the things that it looks for is the number of times a combination is played. If it's been played 5 times or greater, if it's equal to 5 or greater. And as we can see right here, the combination even seems to be the most popular played combination right now at 5 times within the past 20 draws. The least popular combination right now is even odd, which has not been played yet. So what I look for is, okay, if it's a popular combination, more so likely it's going to keep playing, or the least popular combination will eventually pop up. So choose your strategy, which way you would like to go if you decide to play this strategy. The next thing I like to look for is when over the last 20 draws, has that combination started with an even number or an odd number? I'm looking for that pattern. What seems to be the highest pattern played? And it looks like right now that combinations that start with an odd number are higher, so 12 times, versus combinations that are played and starts with an even number, which is 8 times. And then the last thing I like to look for is just the number in general by itself. How often has that number been played within any of the combinations? It doesn't matter if it's the first number, the middle number, or the last number. And as we can see, excuse me, I apologize for clearing my throat so much. As we can see, the number 4 is pretty popular. It has been played 10 times, where the number 0 and the number 7 are the least played numbers within the last 20 draws, and they have been played 4 times. Now, the second part of the even odd strategy, I just brought down the same information over here so that we can take a look to this box right here. And as we mentioned before, the even odd the even odd combination that is the most popular right now is even. So this box shows a list or a group of numbers that match that combination. Feel free to use these numbers if you would like. For the state of New Mexico, you can play them box, you can play them straight, arrange them any way you like. If you do win, which I hope so, please leave a comment below, or at least leave a comment below and let me know how the strategy works for you, if it has gotten you close to a winning number at all. Just give me some feedback. I want to know. Again, the goal is to have fun and hopefully win. So next, we're going to look at the high-low strategy for New Mexico. Same last 20 draws, and this time for high-low, we're looking for the combination that has been played at least 5 times or more. And as we can see, the combination low is the most popular combination right now, which has been played 5 times over the last 20 draws. The least popular combination is high, which has not been played yet. So who knows? That combination might be coming up sometime soon if you decide to play high within the next couple of draws. Oh, and I must mention again, with my strategy, I like to play the same time frame. So I'm playing evening with the same numbers, or looking at the same historical numbers for all evenings. Or if I do midday, I'm looking at midday. I don't mix them up too often to go midday evening or evening midday. But then again, that's my strategy. You use a strategy that you would like, or try the strategy that I am suggesting right here. All right, back to high-low for New Mexico. Combinations that start with either a high number or low number. It looks like combinations that start with a low number has an edge up at 11 times versus 9. We'll skip over here. It's the same thing as before. The number, just in general, how often has that been played? And then the second part to the high-low combination or analysis right here is, okay, low, 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 as we can see right here, is one of the most popular combinations so far within the last 20 draws. This box shows the numbers that fit within that combination set. So please feel free to use those, arrange them, play box, play straight. Just make sure you let me know how this works out. Leave a comment. All right, next state, North Carolina. Evening pick, last 20 draws again, as we can see. And then we're looking for the combination that has been played that's equal to 5 or more times. And we don't see any that have fit that criteria. So we're going to go with the next highest number, which is the number 4. And what fits that criteria, excuse me, are the combinations for even, odd, even, and odd, even, odd. That's pretty interesting. They're kind of flipped, but nonetheless, they both have been pulled 4 times within the last 20 draws. And then the least combination that has been played is even, odd, odd. It has not been played yet. Combinations that either start with an even or odd number. It looks like the odd has an edge at 12 times versus combinations that start with an even number 8 times. And then the number in general, no matter where it falls within any of the combinations, the number 8 seems to be a more popular number. It's been played 10 times. The least popular number is the number 4, which has been played 2 times. And then the second part of the even odd strategy here is we're looking again at the most popular combination that's been played. And for this example, we're looking at even, odd, even at 4 times. So here's a group of numbers that fit that specific combination. Let me know how it works out. If you play it box, if you play it straight, just play it and let's see how it goes. All right, high-low strategy for North Carolina. Moving along, same last 20 draws. All right, this time we're looking for high-low combinations that are either equal to or greater than the number 5. And it seems that high, high, low has been played 5 times. That fits our criteria for the most popular combination played. The least popular combination that has been played within the last 20 draws, excuse me, is high, low, low, or low, low, low. And they've both been pulled at least once within the last 20 draws for the evening. All right, combinations that either start with a high number or a low number. It looks like the high is on top right now at 11 times versus combinations that start with a low number for 9. And same information, just looking for a general number that has been played the most regardless of order, same as before with the even, odd. Second part of the high-low, we're going to look at the most popular combination, which is high, high, low. Here's a box or a list of the numbers that will fit that criteria. So feel free to use those and let me know how that works out if you are in the state of North Carolina. Moving along, we're looking at New York. All right, even, odd, last 20 draws right here, as you can see. Combinations played that are either equal to or greater than 5 is even, odd, odd. Has been played 5 times within the last 20 draws. The least popular combination is odd, even, odd. That has only been played once. Combinations starting with an even number is higher. They've been played 12 times versus combinations that start with an odd number at 8. A number, just a general number that has just been played regardless of order. The most times is the number 7, which has been played 9 times. The least popular number that has been part of any of the draws within the last 20 nights is the number 0 at 3 times. second part of even odd. Again, we're looking at even odd odd, which is the most popular combination right now. And here is a group of the numbers that fit within that criteria. Let me know how that works out. I'll look forward to your comments below if you're in New York. And then the second part of New York for the high-low strategy. Again, we're looking at the same last 20 draws, and then we want to know, okay, if it's greater than 5 or equal to 5 or greater times the number of times it has been played. And we're looking at low, high, high, which seems to be the most popular combination right now. Amazing, this has been played 8 times. So that's almost 50% of the last 20 draws. Almost a low, high, high combination has been played. That's a sign. Now, it doesn't guarantee that it will continue to be that way. However, it's always good to look at patterns and see what's going on here. Now, the least popular combination right now for the last 20 draws is the high, low, low, which has not been played yet. So figure out which way you want to go. You want to go with most popular or the least popular, because eventually those are going to show up again in the shuffle. We just don't know exactly when. And then combinations that either start with a high number or low number. It looks like combinations that start with a low number is 13 times, or at least has been played 13 times more within the last 20 draws compared to combinations that start with a high number. And then again, just the same information, the number that has been played the most in any order or least. And then the second part of high-low strategy for New York is, again, we're looking at the most popular combination, which is low, high, high. Here is the box that provides a group of those numbers that fits the low, high, high combination. Feel free to use these if you choose. Use them straight, use them box, change the order, and I hope that you win. Just let me know. Drop a note in the comment section. Next state is Ohio. All right, even odd. Again, last 20 draws. Let's review that. And then let's say, okay, which combination is either equal to or greater than 5 times. We don't see any, so we're going to go with the next highest number, which is the number 4. And that combination is even, odd, odd. The least popular combination that has been played is even, odd, and odd, 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 which has only been pulled once within the last 20 draws. And then we'd have a tie here, 50-50. So you can play a combination that will either start with even number or odd number. Either way it goes, you have a 50-50 chance. And then the number in general that has been played the most in any order within the last 20 draws, the most popular number is 0, which has been pulled 9 times. And then we have a tie for the least popular number, which is the number 1 and the number 2. They both have been pulled at least twice within the last 20 draws. Second part of the even odd strategy for the state of Ohio. Again, we said we're going to look at even, odd, odd as the most popular combination right now. So here I'm providing a list or a group of numbers that fit that description. So again, feel free to play those. Let me know how that works out for you. And then the second part, high-low strategy or high-low combinations for the state of Ohio. Same last 20 draws we're looking at. And now we want to see which combination is either equal to or greater than 5. And as we can see, it's high, high, low and low, high, high. This is very interesting because technically they're the same. You have 2 highs and 1 low, and they both have been played at least 5 times within the last 20 draws. So it just depends on what order you played in and if you're playing in box or straight. So that's really, really interesting and fun to find out. And then the least combinations that are being played or that have been played is high, low, low, and low, high, low. Again, I'm looking at patterns here. You have 2 lows and 1 high, which fits the least popular combination played. So take your pick. And then combinations that either start with a high number or low number, it's a 50-50 tie, so you can go either way. Same thing as before with the even odd strategy. We're just looking at the number in general that has been played the most in any order. We don't need to go back over that. And then the second part to the high-low strategy for the state of Ohio. Again, we're looking at the most popular combination, so we're picking high, high, low. Here is the numbers or the group of numbers that fit that. But again, remember, as I said before, low, high, high also fits that as well. It just depends on the order in which you play your numbers, but you still have two high numbers, one low number. So let me know how that plays out for you if you play that within the next few draws, and if that works out, if you win, I would love to know. Just leave a comment. All right, Oklahoma. So the state of Oklahoma, even odd, right here, the last 20 draws to review. And then the combination that is either equal to or greater than 5, as we can see, it's the combination even, odd, even, has been pulled 5 times within the last 20 draws. The least popular combinations, it looks like it's even, odd, odd, and odd, even, odd, which both have only been pulled once. And it's interesting again because you're looking at 2 odd numbers and 1 even number. So those are the patterns I like to look for to help me determine if I'm going to play the most popular or the least popular, and how that fits into the order of the numbers I play depending on the combination and if they're similar or not. All right, and then combinations that either start with an even number or odd number. As we can see, combinations that start with an even number has been pulled 9 times, which is much higher than the 9. And then the number in general, as far as what, regardless of what order that's been played, it looks like the number 6 has been pretty popular. It's been pulled at least 10 times within the last 20 draws. The least popular number, it looks like there's 3 of them, 3 numbers. So we're looking at 2, 4, and 5, and all 3 of them have been pulled at least 3 times within the last 20 draws. And then the second part of the even odd strategy, what we're looking for is, again, the most popular combination that's been played the most, which is even, odd, even, which is 5 times. Here's a list of numbers. Feel free to use those if you would like. If you are in the state of state of Oklahoma, just let me know how it works out. Okay, any combination, any order within that box, box or straight. Keep me posted. And then the high-low strategy for Oklahoma, same last 20 draws, but now we're looking for the combination that's equal to or greater than 5, and it appears that the combination high, high, high has been played the most at 8 times within the last 20 draws. Again, that's almost 50% of the last 20 draws that have been pulled in the state of Oklahoma, which is very interesting to see. The least popular combination is low, high, low, which has not been played yet. So that's, again, another combination to consider if you're looking to eventually see that come up. You want to play that and catch it when it does. Good luck. It's always worth a try. And then numbers or combinations that start with a high number 14 times versus combinations that start with a low number 6 times. And we've gone over again the number that has been played just in general in any order. You can take a look at that again if you would like. And then high, low, the numbers that fit that high, low combination that's the most popular, which is high, high, high at 8 times. Here's a group or list of the group of numbers. Feel free to use those if you would like. Just let me know if any of these work out for you. If you play them box, if you play them straight, if you rearrange the order, let me know, and let's have some fun with it. All right, Pennsylvania, we're almost done. Pennsylvania, even odd strategy. The last 20 draws right here, combinations that are either equal to or greater than the number 5. We're not seeing any, so let's go with the next highest number, which is the number 4, and that combination is odd, odd, even. The least popular combination that has been played is odd, 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 and actually that has not been pulled yet, so hopefully that's coming in the pipeline soon if you decide to play the least popular number in hopes to get a win there. And Combinations that start with an even number is higher, which is 11 times, versus combinations that start with an odd number at 9 times. And then the number in general, that has been played regardless if it's the first, middle, or last number. It appears that we kind of have a tie here with the number 0 and the number 8. Those two numbers have been played at least 8 times within the last 20 draws. And then the least popular number, another tie, is the number 3 and the number 7, which both have been pulled at least 3 times within the last 20 draws. In the second part of the even odd combination, remember, as we said, we're going to go with the odd even combination, which has been played 4 times. Here is a group of numbers that fit that criteria. So again, please feel free to use those, box or straight. Just make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how that works out, and I hope you win, or at least have fun trying to win in Pennsylvania. All right. Second part is a high-low strategy. Same last 20 numbers as we used before for the even odd, and the combination that is equal to or greater than 5 is high high low and low high low. Oh, this is tricky because now we're not looking at almost similar combinations where it might be 2 highs, 1 low, or 2 lows and 1 high. These are actually very opposite of each other. So it's more like a 50-50 chance depending on which combination you play. Either way, they both have been pulled 5 times within the last 20 draws. The least popular combination is high low high, which has not been played yet. So you can also go that route if you choose, waiting for that to eventually be pulled. And it looks like combinations that start with a low number have been pulled 12 times compared to the combinations starting with a high number at 8. And again, as we mentioned before, just the number in general, how many times it's been played regardless of the order, you can take a look at that again on your own. And for the group of numbers that we want to take a look at for the most popular combination of high-low, we're going to look at high-high-low, and here you have it. Pick any of the numbers and, play them box, play them straight, change the order. Just let me know how it goes. It's all in fun. All right, last state, South Carolina. Here we go, even odd strategy. Last 20 draws, we take a look at that. Which combination is either equal to or greater than the number 5? And as we can see, it's odd, odd, odd at 6 times. So within the last 20 draws, it has been played 6 times. The least popular combination, which is interesting, we have 3 of them: even, odd, 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 even, and odd, even, even. And they all 3 have been pulled at least once within the last 20 draws. And a combination starting with an odd number has been pulled 9 times, which is more than combinations that have been pulled and starting with an even number at 9 times. And then just the number in general that has been played, regardless of what order. It seems that the number 9, which is interesting, is very popular. It has been played at least 13 times. That's pretty significant right there. And then the least popular number that has been played is the number 0 at 3 times. And then the second part to the even odd strategy, we're looking at the most popular combination, which is odd, odd, odd at 6 times. Here are the numbers right here, so feel free to take a look at these and play them and let me know if you are in the state of South Carolina. Let me know how that works out in the comment section. And last but not least, the high-low strategy for South Carolina. Same last 20 draws we're looking for the combination that's equal to or greater than 5. And as we can see, it's low, low, high at 5 times for over the last 20 draws. And then for the least popular number, seems to be quite a few of them. We have high, 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 low, 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 and low, high, low. That's going to be a tough one. If you want to play a number that hasn't been played often within the last 20 draws, this is a tough one because you have 4 of them. So it's definitely up to you if you have another strategy to help you eliminate a couple of the combinations. Let me know how it goes. All right. And then combinations that either start with a high number or a low number, 50-50. So, you know, either way, take a chance. You can pick high, you can pick low. And same thing as we mentioned before, just in general, the number that has been played the most or the least, regardless of the order it's in. Take a look at that again if you need to. And finally, we're going to look at the group or the combination that provides a good list of numbers that fit that criteria. And again, we are looking at low, low, high because it's been played 5 times over the last 20 draws, which is the highest number of times played. And again, feel free to take these if you would like to go with this strategy. Box them straight, play them straight, rearrange the order, either way. Again, please let me know how it works out. This is all in fun. I do want you to win. I know you want to win, but again, I want you to have fun with it as well. Always have a budget too. Please don't overdo it. I know sometimes we have a lot of fun with these, and it's not very expensive to play 50 cents here, 50 cents there, or a dollar here, a dollar there. Just be careful. But thanks again for joining me. I say it many times, leave a comment. Let me know if this plays out for you. How do you like this? And if you also like the content I'm providing, please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to keep pumping out more information. Until next time, I'm out.